Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Мы с вами продолжаем играть в изгоняющие призраки Нового Эдема. Всем приятного просмотра. Мы с вами начинаем. Мы с вами идем, выполняя задание, как мы видим. Яблоко гниет у яблони. Она вот здесь. Нам нужно с вами найти дом. Посмотрите дом и поговорите с Белавдом Скадером. Вот мне сказали, смотрите дом. А какой дом? Просто смотрите дом. Я типа должна в каждый дом, что ли, залезть? Вот это, например, закрыт. А что если... А я могу в окно залезть? Нет, в окно мы не можем залезть. Где этот дом? Нет, это дом искательницы. Да, это дом искательницы, так что пойдем отсюда. Так, это не тот дом. Может, здесь? А что здесь? Ой, ладно, будем давайте в каждый дом смотреть. Так, закрыто. А чё? Вообще какой-то сарай. Тут с вами толстокожая была.
What are you doing here?
Я сама не знаю, что мы здесь делаем. Может, с ней поговорим? Может, что-нибудь...
I don't believe it. You're back. Why?
Good day to you too, Thickskin. How do things stand since last I saw you?
Would it please you to hear all is well and you are the author of it? Well, all is not well, and yes, you are the author of it. Kate is gone.
Where? Why?
We had an argument. Harsh words were spoken. She left for the woods. I would have you bring her back. I don't have time to go chasing after her.
What makes you think I do?
You will do me this favour. After all, the situation is at least in part your fault.
Surely she'll cool off and come round. And you can talk things out.
What's there to talk about? Just bring her back. We've work to do.
Perfect. One sister won't stay and talk, the other won't sit and listen.
She's probably gone to the hunting lodge she likes to spend time in, near the road to Boston. Find her, bring her to her senses, then send her back here. Send her home.
What's the word around camp?
The word on what?
How goes the situation here?
After you travelled on, things here soured. Kate was much troubled, like I've never seen her. Days passed in silence. When at last she spoke, her fury shocked us all. And then she left. Just upped and walked out.
I wish to be of service. Who in the camp needs helping?
Aye, Jane, all stirred up of late. Chafes to leave, something about her people. Squire Paris will know.
Well then, I'll be leaving.
Получается, нам еще нужно найти сестру. Ой, блин, мы...
Kate, even listen to me.
Let's talk to her and find out.
Так, ладно, где этот дом поганый? Давайте будем ставить вот так. Смотрите дом. Я хочу поставить сюда. Нет? Ёпты. Ладно. В этом доме мы не были. Или были? В этот домик, этот домик. Так, это дом кузнеца. Это, кстати, надо проведать, как они тут живут.
Reda Mak Рэйта, how very good it is to see you.
Are you well?
We make do. We're almost happy. Well, that's saying something, things being the way they are. We owe you for that. We'd like to repay you. If you can bring the iron, we'll craft you something fine. And glad to do it. I heard Fort Jericho used to have a blacksmith. Perhaps you'll find some there?
How goes it, Mrs. Heaton?
Times are hard for everyone. But me, I've never felt so free. I'm almost ashamed of it. Almost.
Freedom is good. What do you plan to do with it?
You know, once, before I was unlucky enough to meet Fortune Heaton, I was a herbalist. Maybe I'll go back to that.
A healer could be useful. Especially if by healing others, she heals herself.
Wise words. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Heaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. Mak Рэйта.
Блин, неплохо. Нам даже могут оружие создать новое. Блин. Так. Спросим, как у нее дела. Мы же тоже выполняли ее дополнительные задания. Как она?
Good day.
Good day to you too, Mrs. Ake. So, what's the word around here?
That depends. What is it that you want to know?
I should really know about thick skin. What can you tell me?
I'll not speak ill of thick-skin, Mr. Mak Рэйta. She is a fine hunter. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
I should really know about Kate. What can you tell me?
She's a good kid. Petulant, especially when her sister is involved. And her sister is always involved.
Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Me? I'm just a cook. I make soup, I feed people. I do my best like anyone. I'm entirely unremarkable. I am uninteresting. I pass unnoticed.
I'll take my leave, Mrs. Hake.
Yes, do that.
Мы как-то странные. Вроде она была на улице, тут мы оказались... Это как? Она так быстро перемещается или что? Так ладно, где-то Белавскадр. Ты?
Back again, Mr. Mak Рэйта. What can I do for you this time?
So, Daniel, what's new?
You must know, sir, that I am not one to tittle-tattle, but Evelyn Fitcher has been lately agitated. She's not normally one to worry.
There have been some changes round here. How are you doing?
The beast is gone, and that is a good thing, no doubt of it. But we're not out of the shite yet. Kate would have us leave. That scares some, especially with no thick skin to lead us through the forest. Doesn't scare me. I can't wait to go.
Satisfy my curiosity, if you would. What think you of Kate Newsmith?
I don't normally think about Kate Newsmith, but if you wish an opinion, I'll form one. She does not convince me, but getting out of here is all that matters. Once we're out, I'll make my own way and never think of New Eden again.
What can you tell me about thick-skinned Newsmith?
Sir, speaking from the heart, I am shocked, nay, appalled at what I've learned. Did you know she sent 80, maybe more, poor people to their deaths? Old Doolan was one of them, poor bastard. I mean, I never much liked him. Arrogant and cocksure, I thought him. But he didn't deserve to go like that.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Goodbye to you too, Mr. McCraith.
Да ё-моё, где этот Белацкадр? Что-то я вообще никого найти не могу. Это дом закрыт. Так, с ней мы не болтали.
Yes, Banisher. And what may I do for you?
What's new?
I don't know. Say, have you seen young Scudder? He said he'd help me with a thing, but was not shown.
Beloved Scudder, you mean? It wasn't that helpful to me.
That's just his manner. Pay it no mind. He's a good boy. Wish I knew where he'd got to, though. Maybe he's off somewhere with that poor cousin of his.
Tell me more about thick-skinned Newsmith.
Isn't she a godsend? Relentless and powerful. And yet... I don't know. I wonder if she isn't just a little... fragile. Whichever. If the camp were a horse, it'd have 2 riders, and they're not pulling the same direction.
What can you tell me about Kate Newsmith?
She's done a fair job so far. Things can only get better, eh? Lately, I do notice some little tension between the 2 sisters. This worries me. Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every house divided against itself shall not stand. So true, don't you think?
Things have changed. How's the camp doing these days?
The camp does better, thanks to you. I mean, the Lord only knows what the future holds. But with one terrible monster the fewer in it, it surely looks much brighter.
I'll bid you good day.
I'll bid you the same.
Так, наш дорогой Скадер где-то лазит со своим... Мы же с ним говорили, да? Белафт. Ты где? Куда ты ушел? Может, ушел из... Может, вообще ушел из поселения? Возьмем. Я возвращаюсь сюда. Нет, видите, у меня сразу же пропадает. Значит, он где-то... Где-то здесь, но пока найти его не могу. Так, там поговорили, там были. Вот сюда давайте повернем. Где же вы, мои хорошие? Запропастились, а? По всему лесу у вас бегу еще. Нет, видите, сразу же пропадает. Значит, не здесь. Не за пределы деревни. Значит, где-то... Да какой дом? Я не могу этот дом поганый найти. Я уже закипать начинаю. Так, это дом кузнеца, я знаю. А вон какой-то дом наверху.
This would be a better book if it had pictures in. Better still if I knew how to read.
Who might you be?
Credence Scudder, sir. At your service, sir.
The boy is shrouded in spectral stains. There's a ghost at work here.
Scudder? Are you brother to beloved Scudder?
Oh, no, nothing like that. He's my cousin.
There are two Scudder boys.
And who are you? Your lordship?
I'm the Banisher, Reda Mak Рэйta, and while I welcome your civility, you may call me Red.
The Banisher that saved us from the beast! You, your lordship, are a hero.
How are things going around here, Credence?
Well, you're asking me? That's so great. I don't know anything, but...
What can you tell me of thick-skinned Newsmith?
Oh, she's very brave, sir. A fine leader. She scares me.
What do you think of Kate?
I don't know. She's not very nice. Beloved knows her better than me.
How fares the camp by your measure?
Very well, sir. Apart from the arguments and the complaining and the misery. But Kate is gone, and thick-skin leads, so perhaps things will get better.
Is your cousin around?
I've not seen him in a while. Maybe he's gone to the woods, the safe part. He does that.
What does he do in the woods?
Checking his traps, I suppose. Not that there's much game. I wish he wouldn't leave me.
A messenger went missing, and the trail leads here.
A trail? What kind of trail? Oh, that kind of trail. Was he killed? Who killed him? Who could have? No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He couldn't. Would he? Did he?
By he, do you mean your cousin?
Beloved, aye. But he couldn't. He's nothing like that. He's a good un.
I'll need to search your house.
Yes, of course. If you think it important.
I'll go take a look at your house now.
If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here.
By not pointing the finger, he pointed the finger. What does he know?
Сейчас мы выясним, что здесь происходит. Кто, блин, все-таки укокошил посыльного? Сейчас мы посмотрим сзади дома. Наверняка, чтобы... Так, все, отлично. Теперь можно идти в дом. Так, слышите какие-то звуки? Это может быть... Я думаю, это осколок этой души. Так, ну начинаем осмотр. Письмо Белавту Скадеру. Белавту Скадеру мне Эден. Сынок, пока ты не услышал это от кого-то еще, хочу тебе сказать, что я убил человека. Клянусь, я этого не хотел, но меня обуял гнев. И я не успел я опомниться, как было уже поздно. И если Белифы меня схватят, то наверняка повесят. Буду прятаться здесь, пока не отправлюсь в Нью-Эден. И если за причалом и дорогами не слишком усердно следят, я приеду к тебе. Никому ничего не говори, веди себя так, как тебя учила мать. Не держи ни на какое зла, не греши и не жадничай. Держи язык за зубами, не распускай кулаки, не совершай моих ошибок. Твой отец.
Beloved's father was a killer on the run, on his way to New Eden.
A bad man, but a good father? Seems unlikely.
Подробная карта Нью-Эдена. Угу. Дневник Белавта Скадера. Мой отец сам навлек на себя беды, и я не хочу жить, как он. Я мечтаю о далеких землях, о теплой погоде, крепком здоровье и честном достатке. О том, чтобы меня всюду знали как человека предприимчивого, честного, богатого и надежного. Пока это лишь мечты, но скоро они сбудутся. Мой отец плохой человек, но он видел во мне хорошее. Может, он видел во мне мою мать. Что до остальных, то они могут видеть кого угодно. Мне на них плевать. Я стану лучше всех, разбогатею, и кузен будет рядом со мной. И все же я чувствую, что во мне течет кровь отца. Порой она вскипает в жилах. Как мне избавиться от порченной крови? Как мне перестать ее бояться?
The beloved fears himself doomed to repeat his father's mistakes.
He probably will. The apple falls close to the tree. There's nothing more to find here.
You prying Scots busybody! Who died and made you constable?
Easy now, Scudder. Your cousin gave me permission to come in.
Credence means everything he says, and thinks everyone else does too. What do you want?
I'm investigating a haunting. Your haunting, as a matter of fact. I don't yet know whose ghost it is, but it'll have good reason to linger.
There's no beast here. Get out of my house.
No need to be so defensive. What are you hiding, Mr. Scudder?
No, you're trying to bewilder me. Out with you, out of my house.
Your father's son. You must worry you'll repeat his many mistakes.
How do you know? Leave me be. You can't do this to us.
From your demeanor, I'm guessing it was your first time. Killing a man, I mean.
No! I dare not! I can't! No! Please! Go! Enough! What foul retribution is this?
Son.
Oh no! They hanged the old man! They hanged old Jed! The light is doomed! I too shall swing!
You must be the boy's father.
My son is innocent.
I'm Antei Duarte, and this is Reda Mak Рэйta. We are Banishers.
Look, to Credence.
In your letter, you said you were coming to New Eden. You made it, sort of. What happened?
I had passage booked to Boston. A captain who asked no questions. And a ship's cook who needed the reward money. The catch post took me at the dock. 10 days later, they took me up to Gallows Acre. And there I was hanged.
For murder?
For murder, yeah. And all the rest.
Why? Why'd you do it?
You ever been to London, Scotsman?
Aye, I have.
Then you've seen how the people live. The toffs of me. Them as has money. How do you think they come by? With their wars and their taxes and their sheriffs and their bailiffs, that's how. They kill for gain. Why should I be different?
What of Credence? Why should we look to him?
He was a hellion as a baby, and no mistake. Especially after his mum and dad died, and we took him in. I thought him an odd child. But he were happy with my Mary, and sweet too. She loved him. He's a bad un, and probably always was. He hides it better than any rogue, just as he hides the sharpness of his wit.
Why send him to New Eden, then?
Mary thought to take the boys as far from Bristol as she could go. In the colonies, so went her thinking, she could raise two good and honest men. but without her guiding hand, 'tis clear that credence bent beloved, crooked.
Can you be sure beloved is innocent? He doesn't seem to believe it himself.
He has my blood. But he has his mother's too. And she were good. He has her heart. I know my son. He's no killer.
What do you want, Ghost? Why have you come?
Beloved is my boy.
Yes, we get that. Good of you to visit. Why have you come?
We lived in Bristol. Barely. Shared a leaky room with other lodgers. All were ill all the time. My wife deserved better. We all did. I gathered every shilling I could and sent the boy, his mother and his cousin to the colonies. Beloved's my son, and now he's grown. I'll make sure he straightens up.
What happened to his mother?
Mary were with child when she set sail for New Eden. She refused to raise another baby in bloody Bristol. Neither of them survived that first winter. Beloved and Credence were left alone. I sent my family away to give them better lives. I failed. But not all is lost. I can yet save my son from the corruption of his wily cousin Credence. It takes a bad one to catch a bad one, and that's how I know Credence is vicious. He has a hiding place in the woods. There you'll find the proof.
Where exactly? How shall we know this hiding place?
There's a small wood cabin, but well hid. West of here, on the heights.
A wooden cabin hidey hole. West, got it.
We'll investigate Credence's hideout then. Make our own minds up.
I speak the truth. You'll see it.
Beloved just learned of his father's death. Maybe we should go to him before searching Credence's hide.
Someone's lying.
Maybe everyone's lying.
Jed's ghost is at once benign and hostile.
He went that way.
И кто из них врет? Кто-то из них врет. Может, все они трое врут?
He's dead. He's really dead. They hanged him, didn't they?
Aye, they did. Condolences.
Keep him. Jed was a bad father and a bad man. The world's a better place without him. Am I haunted by his ghost?
Aye. He's here to protect you, as a father ought.
Acting the father now he's 6 feet under. I'd laugh if he hadn't tormented us so while alive.
How do you feel? Your father's death and all.
I'm feeling good. No thanks for asking. He's dead, and soon, if you do your job, he'll be gone.
Tell me about him. Tell me about your father.
What's to tell? Jed was a scoundrel his whole livelong life. He was a scoundrel, and he sent us away. Me, my pregnant mum, and Credence too. Jed was meant to follow, but he never did. To hell with him.
How did you and Credence end up together?
He's lived with us since his mother died. Came over on the boat. A new start for everyone. You know? Then my own mum died, and it was just us. It's been just us for years now. Credence had it rough as a kid. But he's no trouble. Credence is better than you think. Better than anyone thinks.
Jed suggested we have a word with Credence. Any idea where he might be?
You shouldn't listen to my old man. He was not with us, never was. Leave Credence be. My cousin didn't. He's not... Look, if there's bad blood, 'tis mine. I'm evil to the marrow.
A man who stands up for his kin can't be all bad.
What does it matter if badness is in his blood? Do what you must. I'll not run. I'll face my fate, whatever it may be.
Did you kill the messenger?
In my dreams I see him drowning. His death weighs heavy upon me. I wish to think of him no more. Forget it! Forget the whole thing. I will, if I can.
Все-таки я ставлю на то, что...
Strange that beloved talked of the drowning, but not the stabbing.
Either way, he fears he's a killer like his father.
Perhaps it's not too late. He may yet avoid his father's fate.
Well then, we'll find Credence's forest hiding hole and learn what's what.
Все-таки ставлю на то, что Криденс, скорее всего, притворяется лапочкой, там, типа умничкой, а на самом деле он еще тот засранец, как бы сказать. И я ему не верю. Призрак пытается защитить своего сына, он верит, что он все-таки... Так, а мы правильно идем? Нет, конечно. Он верит, что он все-таки хороший и... Как бы... Сын не похож на отца вообще. Да и всегда как бы родители хотят для своих детей все самое лучшее, чтобы они не шли по стопам своих родителей, а стали наоборот лучше, намного лучше, чем они. Вот и все. Так что давайте искать тайник. Что он там прячет? Это ты, что ли? Пруденс, это ты?
The hunting is poor. I wouldn't bother.
А что ты тут делаешь? Что такое? Я что, тайник пропустила? Не-не, подожди, я с тобой потом поговорю. Мы сейчас тайник осмотрим. А потом мы с тобой поболтаем. Ты уже не отвертеться.
There's a cabin up on that bluff there.
Credence's hide, perhaps.
Нам наверх? А как туда залезть? Ясно.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Так, еще один. Супер. Раскидали всех. Так, нам наверх, значит, вот сюда залезаем. По тому дереву проходим. Вот так. Это было ожидаемо. Ух ты ж какой, давай-ка изгоним. Антея. Антея, блин. Что за фигня? Руки убрал. Ты не подойдешь ко мне. Я сказал нет. Ну-ка, выкусим, выкусим. Так, кукла. Так. Что тут у нас? Ну, бери. А? Это такое? Что за затупок был? Так, все здесь подобрали. Заходим в его тайное жилище. Записочка. Угу. Официальное письмо Белавду Скаджеру. Страница 1. Провинция Массачусетского залива, канцелярия губернатора сэра Уильяма Фипса. Уведомление о приговоре и казни. Настоящем уведомляю вас, как ближайшего родственника, что за совершение убийства Джедея Скадери, который, насколько мне известно, был вашим отцом, был казнен через повешение. После надлежащего разбирательства состоялся справедливый суд, в ходе которого подсудимый раскаялся в совершенных им деяниях. Казнь прошла быстро, и тело незамедлительно похоронили в Бристоле. Подсудимый оставил послание своему сыну. Переверните страницу. Ваш слуга. Джеймс Мин, секретарь суда для Удстона, страница 2. Бостон. Сынок, я попался, как попался мой отец, а до него мой дед. Нельзя, чтобы это случилось с тобой. Живи честно и порядочно. Ты никогда не угодишь на виселицу. Ты должен слушаться кузена, как и я должен был слушаться его отца. Перед тобой прямой путь. Иди по нему, твой отец.
Credence knew that Jed was hanged. He kept the news from Beloved.
Was he manipulating Beloved? Seems that way.
А какого фига ты...
Nice view.
It covers all the main approaches.
Ты почему не сказал ему правду, как есть? Ребят, тут где-то тайник спрятан. Я и обыски тайника, это всегда было не моей сильной стороной. Может быть... Ну давай, где ты свой тайник закопала? Может, где-то под домом? Нет. Здесь? Казалось. Я, как всегда, не вижу тайников. Как всегда, я слепая. Где же мог быть тайник? Где ж ты тайник, гад, закопала, а? Ну, я смотрела тут. Я я ничего не вижу. Ой, все понятно. Все. Глаза мои гуляют. Опять. Так, осмотреть. План покупки. Подробный план покупки сахарной плантации Вест-Индии со всеми расходами. План главного здания хозяйственных построек. Карта земли, выставленные на продажу. Финансовый план. Земля, оборудование и рабы. Земля 25 акров, 5 шиллингов за 1,6 фунтов, 5 шиллингов. Строительные материалы 5 фунтов. Инструменты и прочее 5 фунтов. Рабочая сила 15 человек, 5 фунтов за одного, 75 фунтов. Прочие расходы 8 фунтов, 15 шиллингов. Итого 100 фунтов. 508 риков должно хватить.
Plantation in the West Indies. Planned down to the purchase price. Wasn't the train band to be paid in silver?
Рассуждение Макиавелли. Макиавелли рассуждение о первой декаде Тата Ливия, переведено с итальянского, с некоторыми анимадверсиями на полях, отмечающими и осуждающими ошибками. Так, Лондон. Напечатано Томаса Пейном для Уильяма Хиллса и Дэниела Пекмана для продажи в Белой лошади на Литл Бриттон и в Радуге возле Энер Темпл. Опыт о человеческом разумении. Опыт о человеческом разумении в 4 книгах. Написано Джона Молоком, дворянином. Издание 1. 11-5 екл. Как ты не знаешь путей ветра и того, как образуются кости в чреве беременной, ты не можешь знать дело Бога, который все совершает. Вот было бы прекрасно, Вилей. Лучше признаться, что ты не знаешь того, чего не знаешь, чем болтать этот тошнотворный вздор и самому себе быть противным. Цицерон о природе богов. 1:30-84. Лондон. Напечатано для Оншемы Джона Черчилля в «Черном лебеде» на Патер-Ностер Роу и Самуэле Мэншена корабле на Конхиле около Королевской биржи.
Quite the library for a man who can't read.
We've learned enough.
Ну все. Теперь идем рассказывать, почему.
Credence is cleverer than he pretends. He reads and writes and plans ambitious plans.
A plantation needs a lot of coin. The silver connects him to the payroll robbery.
And to the murder. The manipulative little shite. We need to talk to the Scudder boys.
Теперь понятно, почему он крал деньги, он пытался открыть своего дела и обманул своего брата. А он хитер, он не такая уж он глупая овечка на самом деле. Он как лиса, блин. Он хорош. Как все, да, провернул.
They're arguing. See if you can eavesdrop.
Подслушать, типа под окном.
We must confess. Beg for mercy.
I will not hang.
I can't carry the burden.
You can. And you will. Soon we'll put it behind us. New Eden. Everything.
I cannot put it behind me. I bashed a man's brains in. I must fess it!
No! I'll say you stabbed Askell's man and killed you in self-defense. As the father, so the son, they'll say, as they hang your corpse.
No!
What the? Jed?
No one move, including you, Jed.
Thank God you're here, Mr. McRae.
Nobody bloody talk either, until we sort this out.
What are you waiting for? Are you not going to take care of that ghost?
Credence, you knew the postman was stabbed. How did you know it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I knew it. I never mentioned it.
Surely you did. You must have.
Credence, the Scudder boy.
The Scudder boy plays the fool. Plays us all for fools.
Sir, you have it wrong. I swear it.
You needed money for your plantation in the West Indies. When the postman passed with a payroll, you took your chance. Beloved was not given to violence, so when he fled the scene, you followed the man and finished him off. You let Beloved believe himself guilty, but the plan was yours from start to finish. The dead man's blood is on your hands.
But I never... Well, wouldn't you? You're no angel. You're no sheriff neither. So what are you gonna do about it?
Credence. How?
Oh, don't act the startled fawn, beloved. You're up to your neck in this too.
Anything to say in your defense, Beloved?
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
My arse. He hit the messenger with a rock. He did it. You knew what you were doing. You wanted away. You wanted the payroll.
Rot in hell. You used me.
I shall rise above them, a great and wealthy man. My cousin by my side. Please, we used each other.
Jedediah, you wish to prevent your son from meeting his father's fate, but by haunting him, in time, your love will kill him.
I am here for Credence. My boy is good.
He's no killer, I grant you, but he is a liar and a thief.
He's rude too.
His father clearly loves him, for whatever that's worth.
Spare my boy. Punish his cousin.
Dead men give no orders.
Take me instead.
We might well do just that.
Credence Scudder, you and your cousin are haunted by the ghost of your Uncle Jed. That ends now.
Ой, опять тяжелый выбор. Как я люблю с вами. Так, этот обманщик хочет разбогатеть, но очень плохим путем. Этот тоже хорош собой, вор, обманщик. Знаете, вот мне нравится Джедея Скадра, потому что он хотел защитить своего сына даже после того, как его не стало. И я думаю, что он не желает ему зла. И я хочу ему помочь вознестись. Он, как бы, я считаю, что он этого достоин. А вот эти двое, я надеюсь, что Белафт с кузеном общаться не будет, уедет сам куда-нибудь в другой, не знаю, город и будет жить один. И сам откроет свой бизнес. А этого, не знаю, судьба накажет. Скорее всего, он закончит очень, я думаю, плохо. Так что мы поможем призраку как-то вот так.
Jedediah Scudder, though you may worry for your son, it's time to let him go. Beloved's mistakes are his own. With luck, he'll make fewer.
My son, you'll always be that brown-eyed boy, looking up at me.
That boy is dead and done and gone.
I did my best. I have loved you.
I know this now. Goodbye, Jed.
You have been heard.
Now, if you don't mind, I need a private word with my cousin.
This should be good.
I've no wish to be around for that. Let's go.
Что за дополнительное задание? Конечно, я могла бы... Ой, пойдемте опять о присутствии. Посмотрим. Блин, я вообще... Мне очень сильно понравилось присутствие. Ну, прям... Если честно, прям сильно нравится. Вот это разгадки истории, вот это искать подсказки, выбирать решения. Ну, мне нравится. Так, куда нам? Сюда? Я просто в восторге. Так, нам сюда.
Monster!
Oof. How's balls, lady?
Oh, Mr. McGrath!
You are a monster.
Thank God! I mean, I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord. Well, I have thoroughly embarrassed myself. Forgive me, if you can.
Think nothing of it. How do you know my name?
Who doesn't? You slayed the beast, by God's grace. I admit I thought you a charlatan. I told the newsmiths they'd get nothing for their money. Mistress Evelyn Fitcher, by the way. I'm what passes around here for a physician.
Reda Mak Рэйta, Banisher of ghosts and slayer of the terrible beast. How may I help you?
I need no help. I just scared myself. These days I'm afraid of my own shadow. I was gathering plants in the woods. I thought I was attacked by a ghost. Isn't that ridiculous?
She's haunted, clear as day.
It's not ridiculous, no. If you're haunted, I might be able to help you.
I'm not haunted. I just took fright is all. But if you really want to help, when I ran, I dropped my bag. It has my medical equipment and supplies. Could you get it for me?
Medical supplies are valuable. A shame to lose them. I'll see what I can do.
May God's goodness go with you, if you're serious. I still can't tell if you're a serious man.
Давайте, дорогие друзья, на этом закончим прохождение. Так что, надеюсь, вам понравилось. Не забываем ставить лайки, писать свое мнение в комментариях. До новых встреч. Пока-пока.